Hey everyone, this is Wes Fryer. It's March the 25th, 2023. I'm here in my kitchen in Matthews, North Carolina. I haven't done a Cook with Wes video since we moved, I think. Did I? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think I have. So here we go. I'm going to cook tonight some smart chicken, and there's a couple awesome things about this. I love leg quarters, like thigh chicken meat is my favorite, and leg quarters are inexpensive. This is particularly inexpensive. So I got this at our local grocery store, Harris Teeter. Normally it was $6.50. If you time it right, when they mark down the food, you can really have a good deal. So this is $4.50. So it was $2 off. But still, 2 big leg quarters for $4.50. That's pretty good. So this is a little over 3 pounds. It's 3.5 pounds. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skin this. The only real supplies that I'm going to need, I'm going to use my canola oil just as like a binder. And then I'm going to use my Kickin Chicken Finger Lickin seasoning. This stuff is absolutely amazing. And one of my good teacher friends at Cassidy School, where we left, had shared this with me, and actually this was the gift that she gave me when we left. This is amazing. I mean, it's just incredible. And I don't think I've been able to actually buy it in the store here, so I just ordered it online from Walmart. It is 100% worth it. Man, this flavor is just absolutely fantastic. So I'm gonna move my camera and we'll get going. And I've got my Rectech grill preheating to 400 degrees. Basically, for chicken thighs or chicken quarters, what I find on my grill is 45 minutes at 400 degrees. Perfect every time. And I don't really even need to worry about monitoring the temperature too much. I've gone through a couple like Instapro, just like $12 ones from Amazon, which are great, but they don't last that long. And then this one is one that I just picked up that's not really instant. So you want something that's going to give you instant temperature. Anyway, this will work. But here, let's get started. I guess I can do this fancy thing on my watch. Okay, so got the skin off. As you may have been able to see, I did use a knife just a little bit. So, basically, and it's definitely great to use latex gloves for this. So now we're going to simply take our canola oil, and I'm going to go ahead and spray it on both sides, and I'm going to season it on both sides. And I like to lay it on this this like cooling rack, I guess, on this cookie sheet. Sometimes I'll actually put some foil down as well, but that lets it lets the meat, like I do this whenever I'm putting stuff in the fridge to like dry brine overnight, or if I'm going to do that for 12 hours or whatever. So we've got a layer of canola oil. Now we're going to do our Kickin Chicken Finger Lickin. So this doesn't really have a pour spout, so I'll just get my little teaspoon here, and we're just gonna season. And I don't think it really makes that much of a difference if you do this very early or not. I've kind of done it both ways. I don't know, maybe it would. Usually people are gonna say, let your seasoning, especially for beef, season it early and let it get set up. I don't think this matters that much. Okay, pretty generous. All right, so we got the back sides, those a little bit, flip over. And again, for $4.50, this is a lot of meat. This will be more than the two of us. We're cooking for two now because we're empty nesters. So I usually give the grill at least 30 minutes to preheat, and we'll go out and check it here in a second. One of my colleagues at work has Rectech grills as well. And he no longer puts foil at the bottom of, or underneath his grates on his drip pan or whatever. I still do. And so, anyway, okay. Ta-da! Seasoning done. All right, so tongs. The tongs are dirty. I'm gonna use the big ones. Let's go outside and see if this thing is ready. Okay, that's pretty much it. So we're just gonna set this down. What temperature are we? No, we went down. No, about 400. Okay, 45 minutes. That's it. Literally, this is so easy. Set the timer, Google Home for 45 minutes. I'm gonna come back out here. I'm not even gonna put a thermometer in it. We'll test it in 45 minutes. It's gonna be perfect. I think I have some cabbage left over from last night. I'm gonna look for another vegetable. See you in 45 minutes. All right, vegetables. Last night, I actually grilled some steaks. It turned out great. And I made some red cabbage. So I'm just gonna reheat this red cabbage, as Moose gives us some background noise and drinks from his bowl. So I'll need to do a video later about that. But what I'm gonna show is one of our favorites. We love asparagus grilled on the grill, and then broccoli also. And so I'm gonna grill some broccoli. So this is probably a little bit more than the two of us need. So I'm gonna probably just take 2 of these broccoli heads. But what I'm gonna, and I'll time lapse this as well. So the secrets to this are, number 1, cast iron. I love cooking vegetables on cast iron. So I can probably get by with a smaller cast iron actually, since I'm gonna just do these. So I'll swap this out for the smaller cast iron. And there's just two ingredients that I really have. We're gonna have olive oil, and we're gonna use Traeger rub. This is also an excellent, this is one of my absolute favorite seasonings. I use this every week. I almost use this in every meal. This is so good. And I do not have a Traeger grill for the record, but Traeger rub, man, it is fantastic. Again, I think you can get this at Walmart usually. We don't have as many places to buy rubs here in North Carolina, amazingly. I don't know, or maybe I'm just not finding them, but this is great stuff. I think Walmart has it. I think I ordered my last one online on Amazon, $10. Nice big jar. This is just basically garlic and chili powder and some other stuff, okay? But I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm gonna season this. I'm gonna mix it up with the spatula, and I'm gonna just dump it into the cast iron, and that's it. And then we're gonna go put it out on the grill. It usually needs 30 minutes. If I can do a stir in between, 15 minutes into the cook, it'll be perfect. All right, here we go. More time lapse. All right, so that was pretty fast probably, but we just have all of our little stalks, most of them, pretty short, small. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, before I pour them in there, we're going, and I got my smaller cast iron because I need it to be that big. I don't know. I do measure this, I guess. I'm gonna get 2 tablespoons, and I used to do these separately. Now I just kind of do them together. Go ahead and just drizzle that over the broccoli. And then I don't measure the Traeger. I just put a good amount of it. This isn't hot and spicy, so it's okay to, I don't know. That's it. I don't know how much that was. Got the spatula. I'm just gonna stir this up. This is super easy. This is just not hard at all to do. And it's really good. Okay, so that's mixed somewhat. Cast iron's ready. Cast iron's clean. We don't put any extra oil or anything like that in the cast iron because we just put some olive oil on the broccoli. And now it's ready to go on the grill. Okay, so here we go. Like I said, this is gonna take about 30 minutes. I did set the timer when we started cooking and set it for 45. So, okay, I feel bad because normally I have a cleaner grill when I cook. I really do. All right, that's it. Hey, let's do a spin around. Look at our backyard. Woo, we barely have any grass. We need to grow some grass. We're gonna work on that. But I guess you have to plant grass here, maybe in the spring. No, we're in the spring now. You gotta plant it in the fall. And we didn't do that, so, oh well. The dogs have dirt baths back here. They love it. Hey Google, turn off the alarm. Okay, time to go check. Can I get my tongs?
Bye, Wesley.
All right, wash tongs, new plate, here we go. We are eating a little bit late tonight. We had a late lunch. Ooh, and it's totally dark. All right. And I didn't even bring my thermometer out here. Hang on. All right, so here we go. I did not. Oh yeah, it's perfect. I can't even read it. Yeah, we're 180. Okay, so just left this on a little longer than we needed to. Definitely done. Go ahead and turn off the grill. I usually cook to 165. It's gonna be great. And then it's time to take off the broccoli, which I actually did not stir. All right, so one of the things that I love so many things about cooking chicken. I love the fact that chicken's not very expensive. Hey Moose, come on, get in. I love the fact that it is so relatively easy to cook. I love the way that it tastes. I love the way that you can cook it all kinds of different ways. Dun, dun, dun. So are we ready to see it? Take a look at that. That is amazing. All right, I will do the taste. And now let's take a look at the broccoli. And that looks fantastic. So I just need to dish that up and stir the cabbage and we're done. All right, we gotta cut into it and see. This is just, it's a little bit overcooked, but generally, I don't know how much is gonna be too much. But cooking it to 180 is usually not a problem. The broccoli would have been good to do an extra stir, but it's really good. We like it a little crispy. So, chicken. Yeah. The Kickin Chicken Finger Lickin is so good. Thank you, Joe Rumbach. So, if you'd like to see this recipe, I'm going to call it Finger Lickin Chicken. You can find it on my recipe website, which is food.wesfryer.com. And there you can also find links to my other cooking channels, which is mainly Facebook and Instagram. But I'm also on Twitter. And you can also go to wesfryer.com/after. And I've got a lot of other links to things besides cooking. But cooking's probably the best.